Yo, they not about to be ready.
Feeling you, MP.
It's still early in the season, and teams are still trying to figure out rotations. Greg, what's it like to play in a game like that tonight?
Well, for a lot of these guys, Kevin, it's all about jockeying for position, making an argument for minutes. And you want to earn the trust of your coaches.
Ring shot on the way. Minnesota with the rebound. Their last meeting was in this building where they were able to come out on top.
Yeah, and that one, they just locked it down defensively, challenged shots, and really protected the rim.
Boy, I tell you what, I think you got to really appreciate the grit. Getting dirty, staying engaged. That's really what defense is all about.
Wesley with the ball. Passes it to Johnson. 6 to shoot. They set the pick. Shoots over Towns. Offensive rebound, Spurs. And here is Vassell. To the middle. Stolen by McDaniels. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Towns with the bucket.
How many 6'11" guys in this league can do that? Towns is a unicorn. Awesome ability to catch and let it fly.
Wesley the pass to Roby. Johnson wide open. He fires. Cans it from downtown.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Towns for 3. It's not going to go for him. And the Spurs going the other way now. Coming off that loss against the Timberwolves.
You got to give them an A for effort. Just fell a little bit short in that one.
Yeah, they were really close right there. Just couldn't string together a few key plays to help get them over the top for the win.
About 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Russell, no good.
They're 1 of 4 here to start, looking to get into a flow offensively.
Last season, Clark, the Timberwolves snapped a 3-year playoff drought.
An important milestone for this squad, Kevin. I mean, it shows they're ready to compete in the postseason. That's huge and speaks to just how far this team has come.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Here's Vassell. He's coming off a 10-point game against Minnesota.
And he passed the ball so well in that game, keeping everybody involved, even as he was racking up all those points.
Yes, that goes in. And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Outside, Russell. Now here's Towns. Defense right on him. Pass to McDaniels. A 3-ball. That one, no good. San Antonio leading. Now Wesley. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Vassell with it. Edwards there. The 3 from Johnson. Karl Anthony Towns with the rebound. Minnesota's gone just 1 of 4 from 3-point range here in the first. Edwards looking it over. Out to Russell. Towns a screen on Wesley. Fires from deep. Hits the 3-point bomb.
Exactly what you want from your point guard. Nice dime to the open teammate by Russell.
Now here's Vassell. Edwards defending. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Greg, Devin Vassell came in as a 3-and-D type player, but he's grown beyond that.
He has added secondary ways to contribute on offense. Still not a great shot creator, but can finish plays in a variety of ways to help his team.
And he knocks down the first one. Vassell hits them both. And so it's Russell with it. He brings it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. They trail by 1. To Gobert. Puts up a 3. Russell, no good.
Not much falling for him this quarter, guys, and you can sense his frustration.
There's the pass to Collins. Back to Vassell. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. The Timberwolves have gotten 3 of 8 shots to fall for them here in the first quarter. Russell kicks to Edwards. Timberwolves passing it around. Russell dishes to Gobert. 6 on the shot clock. McDaniels. They get it back. Shoots over Johnson. Gobert gets the bucket.
And just an excellent rebounder. Gobert is so good at using that incredible wingspan to track down those additional scoring opportunities.
And it's Wesley missing. Minnesota in the lead. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, Greg Popovich and I talked for a few minutes. He said in the first meeting between these teams, his guys weren't as sharp as they needed to be offensively. He thinks that cost him a game. He told me, if we take care of the basketball and execute in half court like I know we're capable of, it puts us in a good position to win tonight. Well, we'll see if that holds true tonight, Kevin. Back to you.
Thanks for the report, DA. Looking to get into a rhythm early, Greg, with their shooting.
And I think to get into a good flow, you need to get everyone involved, even if it's as a facilitator.
That's right. I mean, the only thing that matters is what the scoreboard shows. I mean, your role is dependent on what the team needs from you at the time. Excel in your role. That's what good teammates do.
And how about the recognition by Gobert? I mean, of course, it does help when you're 7 feet like Rudy. It can give you a clean view of the court.
Comes in for Karl Anthony Towns. Prince is checked in for McDaniels. And it's Noel in for D'Angelo Russell. So San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. Primetime's checked in for Zach Collins. Keita Bates-Diop comes in for Roby. Doug McDermott, he's checked in for Keldon Johnson. And Josh Richardson subbed in for Vassell. Wesley with the ball. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Out of bounds. Minnesota takes possession. Minnesota leading by 4. Outside Edwards. And Reed has it in the corner. And another 3 for Minnesota.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Richardson the pass to Harden. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have it. Here's Here's Edwards, and Edwards with the stuff.
Defense gets burned by Edwards' ball handling ability. I mean, this guy's athletic and can really move.
Out to the right wing. McDermott for three. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Richardson against Edwards. Kicks it out to Prince. 5 to shoot. There's a good screen. Noel, no good. The Minnesota Timberwolves coming to this one after the win against San Antonio.
Yeah, and that one, their intensity on the offensive end was not matched by their opponent. That led to some easy buckets.
Yeah, you know, you can't allow them to get into a rhythm on offense. Once that happens, then you're in trouble.
If you're waiting for him to miss when he's that open, you're going to be in for a long wait.
Passes it to Edwards. Prince with a screen on Richardson. Edwards with it. Now defended by McDermott. Yep, that one goes in there.
Built like a linebacker, Edwards is not your average off guard, folks.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Well worth a second look.
And putting that pressure on the rim. That's what it's all about, threatening with that attack.
To the inside. Harden kicks to Richardson. Spurs passing it around. Here's Bates Diop. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Pass to Reed. Here's the three. Rebounded by the Spurs. Pass to Bates Diop. Down low. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a...
What? Come on, Brad. That's a soft foul.
Shooting for San Antonio. Harden, shooting one.
And a season ago, they hit about 75% of their free throws.
And it's something they know that if they improve, can really have a big impact on their success.
Edwards can't hit. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game. Greg, they're in a rhythm offensively, really cooking.
And the opposition looks helpless to stop them right now.
23 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. From deep three-point range, and that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time.
22. The first. 22.
as much as possible.
Minnesota shooting a respectable 47% from the field in this one. They've got McDaniels. Kyle Anderson is out there with Karl Anthony Towns. And there's D'Angelo Russell. And it's Noel in at the 2. So that's the lineup for Minnesota.
Well, I don't think I've ever seen a lack of effort from Towns on the glass. He is a glass eater and keeps possessions alive for his team.
Russell against Wesley. Anderson with the block. Now here's McDaniels. 9 points last game. Towns wide open. His three-pointers off the mark.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Harden outside. Back to McDermott. It's good. The assist that time from Harden.
Assist from
McDermott's got it all tied up now for the Spurs. And so it's Russell with it. He brings it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Here's Towns. Uses the glass to finish the layup. That's 10 points for Karl Anthony Towns.
When you talk about guys that can score from all 3 levels, I think Big Cat is right at the top of that list, especially if you condense it to just big guys. He can do it facing up or with his back to the goal.
Diop misses.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Noel passes to Towns. Towns a screen on Wesley. Here's Russell driving the lane, and Wesley pulls it down.
And he's trying to shoot his way out of it. You know, they have the lead, but honestly, I think it might help if he'd be a little bit more selective tonight.
Greg, you look at a player putting up big numbers on a losing team. How do you determine if those are quality numbers, so to speak?
You know, Kevin, it's a great question because somebody's going to put up points or collect rebounds or get assists. So, you know, you look at efficiency, you look at effort, and there's no doubt that you can have winning players on losing teams.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
And there's the pass to McDermott. Russell against Wesley. Back to McDermott. Wesley the pass to Harden. And here is Wesley. Clock at 6. McDermott for 3. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
This is Dougie McBuckets at his best, a lights-out shooter from beyond the arc.
The Timberwolves have gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. Outside, Towns. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good.
He's cooled down a little bit after draining those 2 3-pointers in the first quarter.
And it's Wesley missing the Timberwolves trail. And here is McDaniel. Anderson, the bounce pass. Here's Towns. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Towns has got 12 points in the game.
You know, Karl Anthony Towns can put up an easy, low-stress 30 or 40 points. And when he gets rolling, he's a joy to watch.
Here's Vassell. And that one drops for him. Guys, what a tight start to the game this has been.
And it's still in the first half. This could be a wild one.
And it's Russell in the corner. Here's Towns. Passes to Anderson. Lets it go from deep. It doesn't go for him. And it's the Spurs taking it the other way. They'll be playing host to Chicago for their next game. That'll be the first of 4 played at home for them. And McDaniels with the block. Outside, Russell. Inside. Here's Towns. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. Russell's got 3 assists now in this one. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Timberwolves.
They're contesting shots and have also come up with some significant blocks, putting a little doubt into the minds of the opposing shooter.
And, you know, another thing that's been working for them tonight is scoring off turnovers, points off miscues. They've been converting any mistakes at the other end.
And the Timberwolves.
First team foul. Substitution on the court.
Timberwolves have gone 5 of 11 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Here's Russell. Hits in and hoping this is the start of a new trend. 2 for 8 now from the field.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
I tell you, we're taking a look at some real deficiencies defensively. I mean, they've given up 5 straight good looks in the paint.
And the basket by Vassell.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Here's Russell. Here he goes. And he banks in the layup. Russell's got 6 points.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
And how? I mean, they're taking this defense to task, taking them to school. Every one of their last 10 points have come in the paint.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think.
That's exactly how you send it. 2 hands and down.
Towns with the bucket.
Nicely done. They continue to attack inside, and that's 10 points in a row in the paint.
If you can't stop it, here it comes.
Here's Roby. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Minnesota. He kicks it to Richardson. Shot clock at 6. High post shot, and he drops that one in. Richardson's got his first 2 points.
That time Richardson defaulted to the mid-range shot. We know he can shoot them from deep, but mixing in that mid-range, it'll keep the defense off balance.
Here's Edwards over Richardson, and foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And since being the first pick of the 2020 draft, Anthony Edwards has not disappointed.
I'll tell you something, partner. The Timberwolves got that one right. Did they ever? I mean, we knew about his nuclear athleticism, but the leadership, the work ethic, the ability to impact winning also have been evident. This is a multi-time All-Star going forward.
And you look at Anthony Edwards, and GA, he is becoming the leader of this Timberwolves team, isn't he?
I think he is. I mean, partly it's his production with his numbers up across the board, but it's also his personality. He plays with tremendous swagger.
Hey, like a lot of guys, Edwards rides momentum as a player. When his confidence is soaring, so is his activity level.
And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Here's Richardson, and that's out of bounds. San Antonio will retain possession. Johnson outside. Spurs passing it around. For the three. Nailed from three-point land. Johnson's got the lead up to 2 now for San Antonio. Outside Edwards. Now here's Towns. He's guarded closely. Just 5 to shoot. It's Edwards on the wing. Trains it from beyond the arc. Edwards got 5 points now this quarter.
And, you know, succeeding in the catch-and-shoot game will really help Edwards set up his drives to the hoop.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one is on Towns. The Spurs shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game.
Shooting for San Antonio. Bryant, 2 shots.
And he makes the first. Reed, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Spurs also with the sub. Collins is checked in. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. The Timberwolves on top, up by 3. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break.
Halftime is here, and with the San Antonio Spurs in a neck-and-neck game, lots to talk about.
The defense hasn't impressed me at all. They look like they're going through the motion. Guys, it's about working together and defending with purpose.
Agree with you, big fella, on every point. Let's see if they start changing things up now. Let's take a glance at the... And that about wraps it up. And as the third quarter is about to begin, we go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. And what can you say? Towns, an impressive effort here.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
Need some energy out there, MP. You're up. Keita beats Diop.
And start earning XP.
The upcoming 6th annual NBA 2K League draft is coming up on January